If you're looking to transform your Ram's boring interior into something more premium, you came to the right place, because I have a handful of mods that we can do that's going to totally blow your mind. Starting with a box from Kustom Interiors. Now, if your interior is like this, it might feel a little boring, maybe a little dated. In the case of this truck, this is my dad's Ram 1500. It's a 2015, and he takes incredibly good care of this truck. I mean, the seats are in almost new condition. There's no rips, no tears, no stains. They look fine. They just look a little bland. And that's also the case with things like these door panels, the lighting, and even the steering wheel. All of which we're going to try to take care of, upgrade. Some of the upgrades are going to be more specific to the Ram. Others you can do to any vehicle. I think we're going to start with these seats. Alright, so with this truck being red, I decided to accent that with the black seat covers and the red stitching in the honeycomb inserts. I think it's going to really set the truck off nice. Kustom Interiors has lots of different designs to fit your make, your model, colors, tons of different designs. But I think this is going to look great in this truck.
I must apologize. I didn't realize I filmed this portion in time lapse. The bottom part of the seat cover is super simple. Just lay it on top of the seat, push the 3 tabs through to the back, and tuck the bottom seat cover into the trim panel. It is really that simple. Then you pull the tabs through the back of the seat like this, and that's it.
Now under here, it does get a little trickier. We're going to run these straps all the way through underneath and hook it to the seat, but we have to avoid any moving parts. So I'm going to push this back there. I'm going to take this one and pull it all the way back here. And basically that's it for the bottom part of the seat. Now when it comes to the back of the seat, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this headrest. That's got to go. Then we can slide on the seat cover. Is a snug fit, which is a good thing. We'll work it down. And when you get it down, you also have to push this little ring down around your headrest mounts. Gonna be hard to do with one hand. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Probably not. Let me get back to you on that. Easy to do with 2 hands, not so easy with one. But it does slide right over top. That way your headrest can go back on. When you get it all snugged up, there is a zipper here. Pull that tight, zipper that down. Nice snug fit. Now just like the bottom portion of the seat, we have these tabs that we'll have to fish through the back, and they will go in just like the other ones did. So we'll push those through. There are 3 of them. And just like the other ones, there is the tabs. There's the other tab. Pull that through. And the other one over here. Oh, I almost lost it. And then they are all secured. Push this back down. We're going to have to reinstall the clips on our factory
cover here. I'm not sure what to call this. We're going to call it a cover. Then we're going to just take the clips from the seat cover, pull them all the way back to where they're nice and snug and secure, and then it will be done. And just like that, this part is done, looking good. Now we got to tackle the headrest. Now when it comes to putting on the headrest cover, I put the headrest back in place before I did so, make it a little easier and secure while I'm pushing, or pulling, should I say, the cover over top. It is a bit snug, but that's a good thing. You want a nice factory feel, so snug is good. And then there are Velcro straps on the bottom, I'll show you, to secure it all down. That actually is not bad at all. Take the Velcro straps, secure it, and then I'm going to lower the headrest all the way down. And there's our finished product. So as you can see, a huge difference. This seat versus that seat. This is so soft, comfortable, so snug. I have a nasty sun glare, but man, this seat is comfortable. I'm really impressed. So before I get to the back seat, I'm going to knock this passenger side out real quick, since it is the exact same install as the driver's seat. Don't need to see it a second time, so let me just knock this out. And there it is, the other seat's done. Now, the only difference between this Ram and some others may be the fact that this does not have the center console. It has the jump seat here, and we actually have covers for that too. All right, so when it comes to the jump seat, this goes on a lot like the other seats. It just goes on top. You have your cross buckles and the one that goes underneath. So we're just going to rest this on top of here and slide this tail in between the back, or through the back, should I say, not in between. Slide that through. Tuck this down. You have your seatbelt loops on here. You can put this buckle through there. I'm going to tuck these down first. It does start to become a bit of a tight squeeze, so you got your seatbelt loop to put there. As you can see in here, it gets real tight. We're going to try to finagle this in here. This buckle has to go, this buckle has to go through here and underneath. Let me figure that out. Small buckles in here. I couldn't get the buckle because I have the air conditioning vent that goes underneath. And I'm sure you don't have a CB radio in your truck because my dad thinks he's a trucker. I don't know. But anyway, these just slide right on top. And once you're on top, you go to the back. It pulls right through here and tucks in behind the trim of the air conditioning vent. Now, when it comes to this piece, what we have is this. Now, this is going to go on the back here, but in order to do that, we need to shove this piece through, because that's going to be the cover for the armrest. So I'm going to try and tuck this in with one hand. I don't know if that's going to be easy or hard. And then I'm going to try to slide this on top, and there's the finished product. Guys, look at this. This looks completely factory and it feels so good. Open this up. You gotta
strap here to deal with if you're storing anything in here, but it's not that big a deal. You can always move it. This one here too. I don't know many people that use the coin slots, but if you do, it's not a big deal. This is such a good fit. Latches down, lift it up, and there you go. Your jump seat is fully functional. That is awesome. Now we gotta do the back seat. This is going to get a little difficult because some of these back seats fold down, others don't. This is not one that does. So we're going to have to take this seat out. So in order to do that, we're going to have to lift this up. There are two 18 millimeter bolts here and one in the back. Let me move some stuff here. There's another one in the back there. So two on each side. We'll take them out and the seat will come out. Let's get to it. All right, now once we got all the bolts out, all we gotta do is lift it up off of the peg that it's sitting on, and we're out. All right, now that I got the seat out and moved forward, I can start getting this cover on. I already got the headrest taken off. We'll just have to slip the cover underneath of the seat belt here, and should be pretty simple. Slide it over top. Obviously you have your straps that you're going to have to tuck down in between the back portion of the seat and the seat itself. The back of this doesn't cover the whole back like it does the front seats, so it's a lot easier to get on. Here. I am doing the headrest mounts first because I think it just kind of makes sense to me to hold it in place. Then I can work my way around. You may not want to do that. Maybe you do. I don't know. It's just how I'm doing it. Now with that said, you can reach under and start grabbing your straps and get them tied in. Start with this corner one. The worst part is just taking the back seat out, and even that's not that hard. All right, and just like that, back cover's on. Now we can put the seat back in place and get the bottom cover on. All right, now that that's all done, we can get on the bottom portion, which is gonna be just as easy. I'm gonna lay this out just like so. Make sure that your seatbelt buckles are on top of the seat cover. Then I'm going to lift the seat up so that I can slide the straps through the bottom a little bit easier and pull them through. And this is going to be a cinch. Got that wrapped around the buckle there. Case in point, watch your seatbelt buckle. You don't want to get tangled up. Lift her up. Grab your straps. Make sure we're on nice and snug. I'm going to start again with this corner. Make sure we're tucked in the trim here. And then we'll lift it back up, grab our straps, start fastening it up. Now onto the headrest. Now we're not done quite yet, because I also told you that Kustom Interiors sent me their own floor mats. Here we have the floor mats, which are the same design as the back of the seats, or the seat inserts. So we're going to slide this right in place. Now I understand this could be a little bit loud for some people. Maybe it's your taste, maybe it's not, maybe it's not. But we're gonna throw it in here and see what it looks like. Now this is a premium look. These seat covers with the floor mat, it's definitely a huge upgrade from the basic interior this truck had. One thing's for sure, this floor mat is really soft, gives you a nice comfortable matted feel. But I understand the design might be a lot for some of you. You might love this, you might not love this. That's your choice. So that's going to do it for our Kustom Interiors upgrade. Let me know what you think. Get yourself a set of these, because I'm telling you personally, I love this. Now we still have a couple more things to address in here. One of which being these door panels.